All right, we're live. This is Cobby. Yes, sirree. Live, 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 live. Anybody out there wants to chat, go ahead. I'll be the moderator. Funny guy. Nobody's here. It's okay. Anyhow, I got him on. Stock up some time. Gonna start all over now. We got 1,000 hours. Look at this. Need 4,000 hours. Okay, just let the chat run. Anyone wants to chat, they can chat. If not, that's okay too. No, right here. This year, Syria withdrawal their raid into the and there's all kinds of stuff going on which land the government owns in every state. Might be interesting though. Let's go see what that is. How much the government owns in every state and what it's used for. Okay, more than 640 million acres of land. U.S. government owns more than 640 million acres of land across the 50 states, equal to more than one country total land mass. Federal land can serve a wild developing nature resources and blah 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 blah. Okay. Number 2. Government is 0.03. Federal land average is 8.939. 8.939. 3.1 million. National Park Services, 5,846 acres. That's more than that. That goofy thing. Where's that new jet? Did they take that off of there? I think that new jet was like, there it is. So the government's getting a new jet, okay? I want this new jet built, okay? And this jet's going to be a F-35. Has a Pentagon analysis awarding it Lockheed to get $34 billion. Yeah, this is what we need to do. Lockheed to get $34 billion for the F-35 as a Pentagon announced award. And here's the Pentagon final agreement with Lockheed Martin Corporation for the F-35 jet. What a freaking waste. While the purchase of the new group expected value is $38 billion for 478 jets, fighters. The Defense Department, December on Monday, specialized the party installation of $7 billion. I guess it's crazy. Tell you what, these jets and all this crap don't have a chance of anything with an angel. This is just crazy. Nothing's ever good enough. You always got to spend more and more and more and more money. Then they call them. This agreement responds to the F-35 cost requirement, performance, and delivery of advanced capabilities are for fighters the best value to our taxpayers. Yeah, right. No, I don't think it is the best value. We should have to vote on shit like this. Deal is which the Lord is expected to promulgate at the news conference on Thursday morning, considering years of discussion aimed to lower the price for the advanced fighter to about 80 million or some virtual will guarantee production stabilization for the key large source of profit. And I mean, 80 million, 34 billion, $80 million per fighter. Is that what it is? That's just downright crazy. What a waste of money. Hockey rose to 1.3 on the stock market. Now it's $375.45 a share now. Yeah. When talks were considered that the stock had advanced to 42% this year through Friday, doubling the gains of the S&P 500. Latest argument brings about 978 numbers for the U.S. LA jets to continue out of the plant. Total of at least 3,100. Jet is still months away from competing for combat testing again, though Russia and China's threats. Officials disclosed earlier this month that a formula full rate production would be delayed by 13 months till tests are completed using the high layers. Our fleet of fighters are more than 6 decades have increased to $1.196 trillion. Freak. $1 trillion. Whatever. Got people starving to death and you're throwing money down the toilet. Big boys' toys. Nothing's ever good for the big boys. They gotta have something better. All the countries in the world wasting all their money on. I think it should be all like free donations. People can give donations for that stuff. Tax money should be used for the people. Put tax on everything we buy to furnish the army with all their stuff. Put tax on people by the. It's crazy. Back to yawning. Always start yawning. Not a crazy story. A perfect tiny home you can buy at Amazon. Yeah, actually buy a tiny home on Amazon. That's a pretty good looking home. Too bad you guys can't see it. That's not bad looking at all. Let me see what it looks like on the inside. Oh, that one looks nice too. Not bad either. I think that's what I'm gonna do is buy me a piece of land and I mean $7,400, $5,300, $5,300. You can have some pretty nice. You can buy all the stuff to build a pretty nice mini home. Wowzer. Yeah, that's what everybody should do. Is just buy mini homes. Home builders out of business. It's somewhere the whole roof was covered with solar panels. Only like 19,000 bucks. What that includes the solar. Not very big though. 259 square feet. 168-foot loft. Has 4-inch walls. Keep the heat in, making it ideal all year according to the perfect places, and add solar panels. Of course not, it's not coming with the solar panels. And some of these things are really super nice. Like one person said, where do you spend most of the time at in your house? Well, front room and kitchen. And the rest of the house, you don't hardly use it at all, do you? No. So really, all you need is a walk-in closet and a kitchen and a front room. The bed could be like in the corner at one end of the front room. So why does man spend so much money on big houses? Don't need them. Don't even use them all. So why do you want such a big house? Good question, right? Well, that's the way people are. Uh, if I'm streaming, there ain't nobody looking at all. Nobody. Absolutely no. Yes, I'm streaming. I don't know. Wow. Why does that stuff keep kicking up like that? Oh shit. Do you know? Do you know? I don't know. Huh. Anyhow, you many houses. Would you like to have one? Oh yeah, I'd like to have one, wouldn't you? Let me see. Put that down there. What other page you have? Don't know. Not sure. Huh. Let's pull up another page. Another welcome page. Mhm. That is kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah, because you should have two. Actually, I should have three. So what happened? Huh. Let's try that again. It's sorry. Somewhere out there. You get like freaking anxiety or something. I don't know. Oh well. I'm starting to think somebody did something to my channel because there ain't nobody watching it, is what I'm starting to think. Let me see. Kind of messed up, isn't it? I forgot what I was looking for. Top stories. What are the top stories? Not much. Kind of boring. I like mini homes though. Those are cool. Anyhow, 0 people watching. No comments. Okay. Billboard. I did all. Oh, we got that going again. What we're going to do next is we're going to go over to my YouTube station for a second. See what the heck going on, because last time I did chat, the chat wasn't working. And all the people I did have, which sucks. I was starting to get some people. Now it's like you got 0 people. I don't know what that deal is. This really stinks. Try to start a chat. Make it a good, clean chat place. It's just not working though. It's like it's taking forever for this to load. It'll load sooner or later. Wildlife photographers for 2019. Wildlife photographer. That looks like picture ain't worth a damn, really. A freaking light didn't make no difference. Well, not yet. It will. It should and it will make a difference, I think. But it's a delay, so it's going to take a little while before it does it. But wildlife photography of the year. Yeah, where's mine at? Guess I didn't make it. Nobody contacted me, so I guess nobody picked mine. That's pretty cool though, with the eagle. It's too bad you guys can't see it. I wish I could show it to you. But I don't have that capability. I could have a capability, I guess, if I could figure out how to. I had a faster computer, so I could use the other program, but I can't use that program. But this is supposed to be able to do it. Could use, but the computer's not fast enough for it. Everything's all out of sync and stuff when I try to use it. So I use this one, you know. I know. To all. I know. Oops, that didn't work. What's wrong? Keyboard. Yeah, looks like it. To well, I like the other one better because you can like add stuff to it. I'm just doing this to see if it's going to show up on stream because it wasn't doing it the other day. So I had a chat. Nobody would even talk. Well, they were talking, but I couldn't talk to them because the chat part wasn't there, so I could read it. Okay, it is working. So it's totally working. Okay. And what was I looking at? Oh yeah, looking at wildlife photos, 2019. 19 of them. Some of them I can't believe even got it. That's the way it goes, you know. Yeah, the best photo in the world and nobody ever picks it. All these are freaking been photoshopped to the max. That's not photography to me. Well, that's a good one. There's a picture, a night picture of 3 mice, on 2 mice on top of the road, and then there's one like in a gutter on the street. There's like 2 more trying to climb up out of the gutter or just sitting there. Well, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mice in the photo. And there's a car in the street behind them and a lit up building behind that. Yeah, I think they're mice. They're not rats. They're little. That's a really good picture though. Really? Some of these other pictures are just like, really? That picture's a lot better than that. Of a spider, close up of a spider. Okay. But a lot better shots of the tree with moss on it. Everybody's seen that one. It should have made it. I don't know how you get your photos picked for this. Some of these are pretty corny photos. Should never been picked. They're like totally like photoshopped up the max. Look just downright it. What do you do though? Don't pick your photos. They don't pick your photos. Even though your photo is way better than the one they pick. Unbelievable. That's the way it is when you're a photographer. You're lucky if anybody ever uses one of your photos, no matter how good it is. It's okay. All right. It's not okay. That's why I never put mine in an art gallery unless I would own the gallery myself, because you know why? They take 30% right off the top. Whatever you sell it for, they get 30% of it. Not fair. You kind of like give up the rights to your photo when you sell it in the art gallery. So guess what? There's a better way to do it. Art shows are probably the best if you're really good. I mean, if you do weddings and stuff, yeah, they're always a pain in the butt. Everybody gripes about everything. No matter how good you are, the people you work for, they're just gripers, especially when it comes to weddings. Yep, just looking at news online. Got the stock market right now. The stocks look like, well, they all end up in the red today. crude oil. Okay, check this out. Only $55.24 a barrel. That's down 30 cents. Well, we got gas prices when it was like 109. That's crazy. Gas could be a lot cheaper. It was only $52.24 a barrel. Let me see. S&P 500 made 3 today. Went down 3036.89. Mouse call down 8. Wow. Dow went down 19. Dow went down 4914. S&P 500 went down 253. Crude oil went down 30 cents. And this morning they were hitting all-time highs almost. Never know what's going to happen. It's like a teeter-totter, up and down, up and down. Sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. Make some few dollars on the penny or whatever. Man, I can't keep on. I just can't keep my eyes open. This is pretty much worthless, I guess. I'm trying to build time up for my station, and I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to be able to do it. Got at least, well, I've got one person watching, so, you know, I get time for that person, okay? If I had like 10 people watching, then I get time for each person that's watching, I guess. That's how it works. So, you know, for an hour you had 10 people, then you picked up 10 hours. Still, that's a long ways away from 4,000 hours. So, just come on here, sit around, hope for somebody to come on, talk to. Okay, yawning, can't. I don't know what the deal is. Every time I try to do this, I start yawning and it ruins the whole thing. I'm starting to think there's something wrong. Something really wrong. Why I keep yawning? I don't know why. My phone turned off because the battery's dead. H&P 2. So the stock market ended up dropping. But I guarantee you tomorrow morning it'll pick right back up. I can't pass the quiz on. I don't want to take no quiz. It's like looking at photos, people, whatever, trees, whatever. Rather look at not people though. People have too many reasons why they want their photo taken. I take pictures of trees all day long. Some of the trees are starting to change. Hey, how about this? My tomato plants, you know, garden season's over everywhere, okay? It's starting to get cold at night here. My tomato plants didn't have no tomatoes on it until about 2 weeks ago. They decided to have tomatoes now when they got cold. I don't know if I got some kind of hybrid tomatoes that only like cold weather or what's going on here. But I don't think they'll ever get ripe. I'm going to try and make a greenhouse over them tomorrow maybe and see what I can do. Maybe I can save them. Keep them going for a while longer. I can get like another month out of them. I'll have tomatoes. That's pretty strange having tomatoes this time of the year. But I have all kinds of tomatoes. They're small right now. Went all summer and everything, and never grew one tomato. And now I got them. It's like they're very confused. And like I said, unless it's like something weird like and got like some tomatoes that can grow in the winter, which could possibly be. Things do change sometimes, and sometimes there's some tomatoes, they get tougher and tougher every year. Maybe they can take cold weather. I don't know. It's bizarre though. I got tomatoes out there, and I should have no tomatoes. And if I can get like maybe one more month somehow out of it, maybe I can cover it with plastic and keep them alive until they're ripe. Maybe. I don't know. Still waiting for people to come on here and start chatting. Nothing. But tomatoes I got are, I don't know, they're getting pretty good size. They're probably about this big right now. And I know if I could get one more month, they're gonna be ripe. The problem is, hey, check the temperature weather out right now to find out. Let's see, where the heck they hide the weather at? Every time they change these pages, I don't move things around. I don't know what the weather is anymore. Back to home page. Yeah, that'll help refresh. All right. Once again, it was, what the heck happened? Showed for a second, then it vanished. I don't understand that. Shopping, I don't know. Shopping on what the weather. Let me try that again. Go back one page. Here you go to the home page. Back to home page. 1,000 places to see before you die. 6. Yeah, that's what people want to. Why is this backing up so much? I need the weather. See what the temperature. There it is. Okay, I want to change that though. Wait a second. Okay, that's Phoenix. Right now, Phoenix is it's 62 degrees. Right now, where I live, it's 51 degrees. And tomorrow, Phoenix will be 73 and 51 is going to be the low. Ooh, I might just lose my tomatoes tonight. Doesn't look good. Talking 34. I don't know. They're in a low spot close to a wall, and the wall puts off heat because it heats up during the day. And I think that's why the tomatoes are still going. It's just pretty bizarre. It looks like it's going to be close to freezing tonight and tomorrow night. They probably take one night at 34, but not two. Might definitely cover them tomorrow. And then there's 64 and 40 for Thursday, Friday, back to 48 at nighttime, and 50 by Sunday, and 64, 67, 72, and 73 in the daytime. Pretty much all through the weekends can be like 70 degrees in the daytime and 40s and 50s. Should be okay, but these next 2 nights are going to be really cold. Should have them covered tonight, but don't have. Don't have any plastic. I'm having to pick some up tomorrow. Anyhow, that won't be too bad. Get them covered up for tomorrow night. They should be okay tonight, I think. Might zap them though. May never get no tomatoes. Crazy. Anyhow, Cobb's here. Just sitting here looking at the weather right now. Still waiting to people. Don't see no people though. Oh, one person, that's all. Hello there, one person, a secret person that watches all the time. Good to see you're here. It's just you and me. You and me, that's it. Nobody else is in the chat. Can't seem to get anybody in the chat. Let me see. I'm gonna look at YouTube station. Yeah, I see you're watching still. That's cool. Yes, sirree. Okay. Okay, there's one more person. That person gave me a thumbs up. How about give me another thumbs up? You too. All right. I got 2 thumbs up. That's all right. I like that. Better than 0 thumbs up. I don't know who the 2 people are, but I got 2 thumbs up. And I thank you for the thumbs up. At least I know I'm not just sitting here by myself. Yes, sirree. Let me see the weather. Extreme warning issue for that smoke and fire out there in California. I don't know. That's bad news. It doesn't look good in California at all. Man, oh man, that doesn't look good. Then there's a big ass storm coming. Forecast looks wet for, let me see, forecast wet storm in the east. Snow in the Midwest. Oh my gosh. Guys back there in the Midwest could be getting some snow, it looks like. California, 400 firefighters this year. 400. They're adding 400 more firefighters in California. And they're saying, will that be enough? And what I know about it, I would have to say, I don't think it'll be enough. Because you know what? That's a lot of, there's a lot of fires going on right there. And I just don't think it's going to be enough. Really don't. I mean, something big could totally happen, without a doubt. I don't know. Looks messed up to me. Got 2 thumbs up. That's great, though. Maybe I get another one. Oh, okay. 2 thumbs up. That's great. Oh, wait a minute. Got 3 thumbs up now. That's great. I guess there's more people watching than what you know. That's cool. Sitting here bored to death, so I decided to do this chat thing. If anybody wants to chat, chat should be open on everybody, so they should be able to chat. So anybody wants to talk to each other or whatever, you go ahead and chat. If somebody gets out of hand, I'll just block them and take them out of here. I want to have a California fires, high winds, make this one of the worst blazes ever. Oh boy, not good. This is like, again, catching fires, 75,000 acres, quite a few acres. Not good. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. That happened over here at a place called Copper Canyon. Caught on fire. That happened because some guy that was driving a truck or something was dragging a chain and started the fire and caught the canyon on fire. That's what they claim. And when that happened, there's a helicopter that's flying over into this little area close to where I live, and it's going down into this little river, which is Clear Creek, I think it's called, or No, it's the Verde River. Going down into the Verde River. Clear Creek's way on down, but this is a Verde River. It was going down and pitching, getting the water out of the river and taking to Gold Canyon. I saw a chopper doing that and stuff. I got pictures of it on ViewBug. If you ever go to ViewBug, you can see the pictures on it. The chopper almost looks fake. It looks like a little toy chopper, but it's real. It was a beautiful looking chopper. Had a funny tail on the chopper too. It was a lot different than most helicopters, and it was like a jet on back that pushes the tail to keep it from spinning around the circle. It's pretty cool chopper. He flew that thing right over the top of me. He seen me there with the camera, and I was trying to get pictures, so he flew right directly over me. I'll pull some shots off, and it was really cool. It looked like an eagle. It looked like a golden eagle to me, but I'm not for sure. But it was flying, and it went right over the top of the chopper. I don't know how it kept from not being sucked into the blades. I did get a shot of it, and there's so much smoke and stuff in the air and suet. Kind of goofed the photo up a little bit, but it turned out pretty good. I posted it on ViewBug and stuff with the chopper. You can probably just Google Cobby, COBBY.com, and then you can go to our webpage, and then you can, like on the bottom, you can scroll back and forth, and you can find the chopper, or you can look at all the photos on there that I have on there, and got a lot of different ones of different things. But I was for sure that bird was going to get chopped up in that thing, but it didn't. I got that on photo and stuff. I sent it to the news companies and news stations and stuff. Nothing ever happened that I know of, but it should have been. They should have did something with it. Like I said, that it was so sharp and everything, and the helicopter was so looked like brand new paint job and everything. It was a big helicopter. You could see the pilot sitting right in the seat and stuff. I could see him. He was a big guy. It was pretty cool. But I don't think anybody ever used the photo. Like I said, you can have the best photo in the world, and people won't even look at them. If it's not something they want to look at, they don't look at. But anyhow, it is on my page, and you can go and see it. And it was an amazing shot. If I had the ability to show you, like I said, I would show you right now what it looks like. Of course, I don't have that ability. Or wait a minute, maybe, I don't know, let me check to see something here. I might be able to pull it up, and I might be able to show it. I got this little, I forgot I have this. Let me check it out, because I could probably pull it up. And I probably can show it here. Let me see. Let me turn this on. Got this little notepad. Let me get into it and see. And then maybe I'll just pull it up. We'll just have a look at that bird I'm talking about flying over the helicopter. Yeah, I think I might have put it on my. That's the only place I think I have it. So as soon as this thing warms up and gets on, we'll check it out and see if I can find it. Okay. Let's go to my page. Of course, the computer's not going to be able to spell it because every time I say Cobby, it doesn't spell it. So I got to punch it in. B-B-Y. Come on. This ain't rocket science here. And it's just .com. I thought I had .com on here. Guess not. Guess I gotta just punch it in. Okay, there's the dot. I'm gonna put com. Then just gonna Google it. Should come right up to my page. A little slow. It's not too slow. Welcome. You see this page? Oh, give me a break. The thing should be working fine. Welcome. Why are the Yes, I am trying to visit my favorite page. So why can't I see my own page? I've never had this problem before. Let's try it again. Okay. COBBY. I think maybe I had a one there, but I don't think so. And then dot COM. Could be a possibility, but I don't think so. Cobby's World Best Sandwich Shop. What the hell? Everybody's still my name. I used this name so nobody else would have it. I was like, everybody else is trying to. Maybe I do have it as Cobby One. I don't know. Find out. Yeah, it's cobby1.com. Can't even remember my own page number. That's usually the top one on the list. So you just hit that, go to the page. Pretty much that's what it looks like on the notepad right there. It should come in focus and you can see it. Down the bottom, you see different pictures, and you can click on any of those pictures and go to a folder. Or you can, wow, there's a big tree in the middle, okay? Those are all separate pictures down at the bottom. On the computer, it looks better. And you can click on any of them, and you can also scroll it left or right. Those pictures on the bottom will move, should move. They can move left or right, and you can see the different ones. Oh, here we go. Now it looks better. Let me do it again. You can see it now better. Down here at the bottom. Why is it showing it like that again? There. All right. Should change here in a second. I think. Everything's behind. There's a delay. There it is. And then at the bottom, you can scroll. You can scroll the bottom, and then you can click on any of the photos. So what I'm going to do right now is see if I can find the helicopter one. I'm not sure what it'd be under. Maybe it's under landscape. It doesn't seem to be under landscape. Not on the red rock either, I don't think. Then you click on like red rock and you get all the different red rock photos, like in Sedona and stuff. You can go look at all those. It's it's a pretty good page. I like it, and they did me pretty good. It's pretty easy to set up the page and everything, but I thought the helicopters would be in here. Landscape, snow, fossils. Photographic. This is how well you'd be able to see this, but this is a fossil of a big old mammoth fossil that I found. Okay, as you can see on it, there it is. As you can see around the edges of it, And see, there's concrete. It was filled up with concrete by the park and rec. And the rain and stuff had washed out some of the concrete and stuff. And you can see what I'm talking about, okay? Concrete on the sides and the edges if you look real close. And they filled it all in with concrete so nobody could see it. And I happened to be up there. I'm thinking, what the heck? Somebody put concrete around this. And how do I know it was done by the guys? Because I know somebody that worked for the Forest Service, and he's one of the head guys in the Forest Service. And I found out that's what they do. Why? Because they don't want to write them down and say they're there. They don't have time for it or whatever, so they just fill them up with concrete and call it a done deal. I'm not afraid to talk about it either because I know the facts of it, and I know it's against the law for them to do that, and everybody knows that. And they need to stop doing it. They already contacted other people and stuff, and they contacted other people and stuff, and all those people are being watched now, which is great. They need to stop their crap. That's what I say. It's not theirs to put concrete in it at all. It doesn't belong to them. It belongs to the people of the United States of America, not to a bunch of forest guys that think they run the forest departments, which are responsible for most of the fires that get started. They start them themselves and they cause big old fires. It's a joke. Anyhow, let me see. Where is the helicopter photo? I may have to go to my other page to get them. I could have swore I put it on there though. It's not right. It should be coming up. Anywho, let me go back. I'm still trying to figure out this notepad. It works sort of like the phone, but the problem is the pages aren't put on the same way as the phone. Okay. It should be there, but I don't understand where it went. I should be able to see that. So it won't be under trees, I don't think. Well, it might be, because the helicopter was flying by the trees. Let me check that out. I don't know what happened. Not by trees. Definitely not going to be by lightnings, and it's definitely not going to be UFOs. It's definitely not going to be sunsets, and it's not the red rock. That's not the rose. And his best friend is with doggies and eyes of cats. It's not going to be there either. And then there's fossil snow, and there's hieroglyphics. I haven't got too many of those yet, but I'll get more of them. There's landscape and there's cars. Looks like I never put it on here. Let me see. If I can get to my other page, I should be able to find it. Let me see what I can do. Still got 2 people watching. That's cool. Okay. So there's all kinds of things you can look at. I got like over 600 photos now on here. And you want to go see my photos, you just punch in cobby1.com, Google it, and you'll go to the first thing on there and go to this page right here. And you can see most of my photos right here on this page. If you do that, my real good photos I have. will be on this page. I know that thing doesn't focus too well. I think it'd focus better than that, but I get some kind of glare. That's what the page is going to look like. It's got this beautiful tree. I mean, it was a beautiful tree sitting by the water. The water's running by it, and I snapped that shot. It was a cloudy day, and it turned out perfect. It was a perfect picture. So just go to punch in Cobby 1 and then go .com. Go to my page and check out all the photos. Down at the bottom, you'll see a bunch of photos. If you're using a tablet or something, you can put your finger on them, slide them back and forth. If not, you're on a computer, I'll have a bar down there at the bottom where you can slide them back and forth. And you can click on any of those photos, and that'll take you to a bunch of click on the trees, and they'll take you to a bunch of photos of trees, which will end up like something like this. This is what it looks like. And then you can punch on any of those photos of trees, and you can blow them up so you can really see them. They should pop up here in a second. Everything's a delay, so it takes about 10 seconds. There he goes. It's popping up right now. I know the color and stuff's not going to look right, and then you can, if you got touch screen, just touch any of those photos, pop them up, and you'll see the whole photo, what it really looks like and stuff. And you can go through the whole page and see all the photos. Trees. All kinds of trees, different things, different trees. Just like that. You can see all kinds of different trees. I'm trying to move it with my finger, but I don't know if it'll work. I'm not seeing it. But anyhow, hold up and you can click on any of the photos. You click on any of the photos, and you can see, like that's one of the photos right there. Clicked on. Let me see. Go back. This one is a rock was in this photo right here, and somebody else had taken a picture of the same tree out there in the forest. We both found the same tree. Is it still in there? Same tree. And I asked the person, I go, I know exactly where that's at. I have a photo just like that. So I put mine up, and the person was like, yeah, both into the same place. Anyhow, that was pretty cool. And got a lot of good photos on there to look at. So if you love looking at photos, make sure you go and check them out. Beautiful photos. Amazing. I look at them sometimes and I'm like, I can't believe I have these photos. But let me see. I still need to find that helicopter. View bug. I'll try the sister to my channel, or should I say the mother to my channel, because my channel is connected to ViewBug. They're all connected together. Let's see, where's the backup on this thing? I can't find nothing on this keyboard tonight. Let me try that again. Back up. Shut down. Whatever. I'm on all the moods today. Keypad. I didn't go back. Okay, go back one more. Okay, let's go like this. View bug. There we go. Did it right that time. There we go. There. Since I haven't set it up on here, I'll have to punch in my. Let me find myself. I'll find that helicopter picture before I go off. somewhere. Somehow. I don't know how I got it, all that stuff. Already joined. I just need to sign in. Where do I sign in? Already joined. I'm telling you. Just need to sign in. Oh, wait a sec. Sign up, log in. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're getting ready to sign in. Oh, I don't even know if I remember the password. Oh, incorrect username or let me see. Oh yeah. Hopefully you spell your name right? Try to log in again. Bingo. Just spell your name and see what happens to you. Can't get into your own page. Man. Spelling, I'm not good at. Okay? So if you see something misspelled, that's just me. And that's not gonna change. Ever. Because I went to the doctor and the doctor said that I had brain trauma sometime and happened when I was a kid, and that's why I have a hell of a time spelling and stuff. So I'm handicapped from that, and handicapped from my back and my spine being crooked. But that's the way it goes. You just keep on going. I still work and stuff, but not as much as I need to. Try to sell stuff on here, on eBay and stuff. I don't know. That's the way life is. One day I'll be retired, so I won't have to be doing this anymore. Maybe. If there's still any retirement left. Bottom ate most of it up. What I had. Social Security's still there. Maybe I'll have some of that. Don't know though. That could be gone too. Then I'll become a gypsy and I'll live in a van and drive around and park at night, I guess. Let me see. Oh, where's my photos at? I don't want to see these other photos. I want to. Okay. My stat up, my inbox, my notification. I see everything but my photos. I don't know how you get to your own photos. Yeah, I went to the inbox, but I don't want the inbox. I really care less about the inbox. I want to go to my photos, not my data. See, on the other page, telling you who looks at all my photos and what kind of camera they use. The biggest people looking at my photos are Nikon people, and the second biggest is Canon. Others, Panasonic, Fuji, and Sony's. So, 42%. That's weird. I've never seen stats before or looked at them. That's not what I want. I want to see my photos. Photo contest photos. There we go. Now we're going to my photos. Those are my photos. That's somebody else's. Copy link, desktop, nope. Boy, I wonder if people don't look at your photos if it's just hard to find them. You sign into somebody's page, their photos should come up. That's not for, Okay, let's see if we can find the helicopter. It should be on there, but I didn't think I ever took it off. As soon as I find it, I'll put it up. I know it's got to be on there. Everything's in a straight line, so I should get to it. Got 600 photos to look through. Okay, got to the wintertime photo. On this page, they're just kind of everywhere. And once again, if you got a touch screen, you just hit the photo and it blows up so you can really see it good. Aha, I found the helicopter and I got the bird. And I'm going to show it to you in just a second. Let me see if it'll turn, make it bigger. Okay. There she is. There's the chopper. Like I said, if you go to the page, it'll look a lot better. That would be a view bug page. And Michael Cobbler put it together, and you don't put no space in between, and do it on view bug, and you should be able to go and see my photos. Easier on a computer than one of these guys. Tablets are hard to see. You should see it. Oh man. Gotta bring it down, I guess. There it is. You see the bird flying right over the rotors on the chopper. Right there. You can see him. This picture is really good if you go and see it. Like, I would have thought every news place would want to put that up, show that to everybody. But this chopper is like an unreal helicopter too. It's like a brand new helicopter. And when he flew over, I could actually, I don't know how to make this better. I'm going to go in the wrong direction. I don't know. You can actually see the pilot inside. You can see him in this photo too. And the tail runner, I'll show that. Anyhow, you can go see the photo. You'll see what I'm talking about. Let me see if there's another one I can go to right here. And I'll put this back this way for right now. There's another shot of the photo where he's like in the trees. Should be coming up pretty soon. I'll be able to adjust it hopefully when it comes up. You can see the chopper. He's right in between the trees, and he went right down into the water. There's water down below him. Has a thing hanging underneath of it, and it's filling up with water right now. And then the chopper took off with the water to go put in the fire in Gold Canyon. This is going on the news, and I got some really good shots. I mean, with that, I'm pretty sure it was an eagle. It's hard to tell. It could have been a bald eagle, because there are bald eagles over there. It's not that far from where I live either. It's probably only a couple miles. There's a chopper flying with the water hanging underneath. Hopefully you'll be able to see it here in a second. With the water hanging underneath of it. Let's see. They're really good photos. If you go to my page and look at them, you'll be amazed. And he's got the water underneath. He's getting ready to fly right over the top of me almost. And let's see. Oh, if I got it. Some of the overtop pictures didn't really turn out that well, so I didn't use them. But anyhow, you can see more pictures of the helicopter. You'll have to scroll down in the pictures to see them, but they're there. And I'm telling you, this picture here, especially if you blow this one up, it will totally look like it's not a real helicopter. It looks like a model airplane helicopter or something. If you blow it up on the page and really look at it, the details just like, and that helicopter looks so brand new and stuff. but the details just out of this world. If you go to the page and see it, it doesn't look very good at all on here, but you go to the page and see it, you'll be like, wowzer. And that tail on that helicopter is very strange. Has like a jet turbine motor on the tail too, with the rotor on top, but it also has the spinner blades on the back too. So it is a pretty bizarre helicopter. A lot of money for that helicopter, that's for sure. But that was pretty amazing to be able to be right there at the time the helicopter was flying. We get those shots. I thought I put one with him flying right over the top of me. But I'm still just amazed that the bird didn't get sucked into the rotors. I mean, that's just unreal. The bird just cruising around right on top of right on top of the helicopter. And he was close to the helicopter. Anyhow, here's another shot of it so you can kind of see it. I'm trying to hold it still. If you go to the page, you'll see it in detail. I mean, real detail. And you can blow it up and really see them better. So that's on ViewBug, and you just punch in Michael Cobbler, but you don't put a space in between my name. Just leave it all in one word and search for me, and you can see this photo. This was pretty unreal. I posted it once or twice on Facebook, and nobody even looked at it. It's like, okay, so you guys missed out on it too. Everybody was missing out on something that's pretty unreal. That's okay. A lot of people miss out on stuff. But it was pretty amazing. That helicopter is a pretty amazing helicopter. I thought I had the picture though when he flew right over the top of me. Oh, this is the one. He was coming right for me to fly over me. He's carrying the water underneath the chopper. He's he's turning, kind of like come right over top of me and turn. I can see the pilot and everything. He can see me. Down a little bit, yes. You can see the water. Water's underneath in that big thing. I think that's pretty cool. Let me see. Maybe I have one more on here. That seems to be it. And this one here, you can see on the back blades, you can see the back blades, but right in the middle, there's a turbo thing right there that helps push the helicopter along too. Besides having just the back blades. You can actually see it on this photo really well. Like I say, you'll probably have to go to the page to see it. You'll have to go to the page to see a real good quality of it, because this little camera just doesn't do it justice. But the top on the tail rotor in the middle, there's also a turbo right at the top on the back of the helicopter. I mean, this helicopter is pretty. It cost a pretty penny for this helicopter. But you want to see that in more detail, just go to ViewBug, punch in Michael Cobbler, one word, no space in between, search me, and you'll find the page. You'll have to scroll down the page on the photos to find the helicopter, but it's there. You just have to go through the photos till you find them. That's probably halfway down in all the photos, so it's probably like 300 something on the photos. But they all come up, and you can go through them really fast to find it. It's not that hard to find. But that was pretty cool that day. Here's another one. He was banking real hard. This is like just before he flew over me. I didn't show this one either. Let's see if it comes up here in a second. And he's banking hard. And he's got the water underneath it. I can probably two blows. There you go, you can see it. But if you go there and blow that one up, that's cool one to look at too. Very cool picture. Anyhow, that's the pictures of the helicopter I was talking about. But it did look like a toy helicopter. It didn't look real at all. At all. So I think, yeah, that's all. I showed you all the photos, but if you want to see them really good, go to the page. View bug, Michael Cobbler, no space in between my name. Punch that in, search that, and then go probably halfway through the photos and you'll find the helicopter. It's on there. And I did that one in June of 2018 when I posted it, but yeah, some of the photos have like hundreds some views. I got a lot more views than that though. But that's just the one photo I'm looking at here. Been a while. I haven't been on the page for a long time. I should add some more photos. I ain't been going out shooting too many. Been waiting for sunsets and stuff. I missed a few. I don't know. You get some more photos. Got a couple of days to do some shooting. I do have some I got of sunflowers. Bees and stuff, getting the nectar. I may put some of them for sale too later. I don't know. We'll see. Probably April, November. As soon as be picking out some to put on eBay real soon. I was gonna wait till the end of November, but I think I might go ahead and stick them on at the first of November, about the first week or something. I'm thinking about doing it. See, my birthday's on November 3rd, so I'm thinking about just putting them on around there sometime. I was gonna do the 30th, but nah. I think I'm gonna put them earlier. Probably the end of the first week. I'll stick some on there for sale. And I think I'm gonna make. I was gonna make 20 of them of each size, but then I'm thinking maybe I'll only do like 17 of them. Anyhow, I'll post it when I put them on there, exactly what the number is and how many of each one I'm gonna make. And then that's all I'll make of that size of that photo. And then I'll remake those same photos later, probably on metal and sell them too. But see how it goes. I really like the canvas mat, the small sizes. It's like the photos look really nice on that stuff. And it's a nice size too, because I like this. When I put photos up, it's nice to have big ones, but it's also nice to have that size because you can have a lot of different ones up together. And looks pretty cool to make a collage of different ones. And the detail's like really good in that size too. Yeah, I'm just looking at this tablet. Starting to yawn again, like always. You got like some kind of problem when yawns too much. Because I'm not really tired. I guess I'm probably just bored to death. Anyhow, let me check out the chat thing. Nobody said anything yet? No, nobody said anything. Just me here by myself. Mostly maybe two people here, which is cool. Got 3 thumbs up though, like there was 3 people here. I don't know what's going on. Anyhow, at least there's 2 people here still watching. Somewhere, someplace. Don't know who you are, but nice to have you watching. Not so bored to death. At least I know I'm not talking to myself. I'm actually talking to 2 people. Don't know if you can understand me or not, because maybe you're in a foreign country too. Or maybe you're here. Don't know. Maybe a relative or something. I don't know. You would have to like send me a message, a chat, and then I'd see who you are, but you probably have a different name than who you are, so it still wouldn't know who you were. But there's also on here, I can do, I don't know how it works because I haven't really tried it. Also supposed to be a private chat. So if I say hi on this, the person's, I don't know how it works for sure. It is supposed to be private. Hi. I'm just going to say hi on it. And I'm going to punch it in and see what happens. I want to see if it comes up on the other one because this one's supposed to be private. I'm just not sure how you get some in. And then I can go to the comments. See, in the comments, it doesn't come up. So nobody probably can see that. But I do have a private chat. And how do I send it to just one person? I don't know. Well, in that private chat, only I see that one person. If there's 2 people on there, I will only see that one person, I guess. But how do I send it to the other person? I'm not for sure. I think I have to still know their name or something to be able to do it. Doesn't really explain here. I'll get online maybe, and maybe there's a video on YouTube or something I can watch and see how this thing works. But anyhow, there's supposed to be a private chat on here. And somehow it works somehow. I don't know how it works. It said hi to all. That's on the regular, and that should be on the YouTube station itself. Should be showing up on chat on YouTube. There's another chat on YouTube, okay? Which should be going on. But I should see all that too if somebody was talking. And I don't think anybody's doing that. I don't know why this does that. It's like big. It's just at 100%. So the computer, it always stays big, but then when it goes small, it doesn't show the chat on the side, and the chat goes down to the bottom. Okay. I know this one's goofy. But nobody's saying nothing on there either. So what the deal is, I got 3 devices where I can look at 3 different pages. I mean, 2 devices with on 2 different pages, 2 different monitors, so I can see StreamYard on one. I'm looking at YouTube on the other one. so I can see if everybody's chatting. And then I got the notepad here, and I'm just looking at stuff online on the notepad. It's different stuff. That's what I was looking at the weather on and stuff. This notepad turns into like a little computer too if you stick it together with the keyboard. It's kind of cool and use a mouse on it. But right now, I'm just not really doing anything. I was looking at the news for Century Link. Should do that. Try that out. Let me see. Google Century Link homepage for email. Century. Log into Century Link automatically. I don't know. I didn't go to the main page. How about Century Link homepage? Okay. Maybe this will do it. They got some news on there sometimes, different than MSN. Some people say, you still using MSN? I go, yeah. Still got the same email address. Why not still use it? I have some other email addresses, but different things for like warranty, the UFO thing, and YouTube. I have one for you. Oh, we've got 3 other ones. But mainly, I use MSN a lot still, which is called Outlook now, which works good. Except I was having problems, and then about this booster thing, I was doing a review on it, and then I forgot one part of the video I never shot. It's actually how you hook it up to your router. You have to punch in your router number and stuff. Somehow I got to shoot that video, but once you punch your router number in and stuff, the other one disappears. So I don't know how you go back and redo it so I can videotape it. I don't know. But I have another computer I'm going to try to hook it up to. Maybe I'll have to punch it in again. If not, it kind of ruins the whole video because I can't tell you really how to set it up then. I can tell you, but can't really show it, I mean. But I think it took care of my problem with the email and stuff. So the pages don't load, take a minute and a half to load. It like makes them like 5 seconds, so I'd say at the most. So it did change it a lot. It's a booster, it's for the internet connection. But I had the video all the way done, and then I'm like, oh man, I forgot. I got to do that part. And I already did the part and I didn't film it, so I got to figure out how to do it again. Anyhow, I'm just going through here looking news stories. So it's a pretty boring day today, but I don't use to watching news for this. It's a bunch of crap. Prices. Get tired of hearing the same old on the news. Anywho, so when I do get the photos I'm going to sell, I'm going to make just a little video of the photos I'm going to sell. Probably put on my YouTube station so you can see what the quality looks like on them and stuff. And I'll probably link that with the photos I sell. Maybe not, but I'll put it on YouTube. YouTube always helps a lot when you put out stuff on YouTube. And hopefully I'll rack up some more views from my station too. All right, lost my almost had 2,500 hours of time, and I already came to my year time hours, so they started me like took half of them away. I got to try to maybe get 4,000, and then I also need to get what was it, 1,200 subscribers to be able to get reviewed again. Dang, it's hard, but I am getting closer to my goal of 90,000 views. I'm like at almost 91,000 now, so that means I'll have 9 more. But I've been getting quite a few views in the last few days. I just need to get some more subscribers to my station. Hard to do for some reason because all the bad stuff. Right now, I was looking at the news and decided not to look at the news. And I'm going to look at model airplanes. Looking at BR2, which was the smallest airplane ever made with the smallest wingspan that flew. Rock solid racer, they call it now, for the model airplane. $129. I don't know if that comes with the radio though. He's a pretty small guy. He ain't very big. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. He's a small little plane. I'll hold this up for a second and see if you can see him. There he is. He's not very big. A little baby airplane. That's pretty cool looking though. That turned out well. Turned out a lot better than my pictures. Made pretty cool. Let's see. Looks pretty cool. Close-up shot of it. Wow, that turns out way better than my pictures. Let's deal with that. There's the little guy flying. They used to have one of these. There was only one of them made, I think, and it used to be down in Tucson. There's an air museum. I think it used to be down there. I don't know if it's still there or not. I think that's what somebody told me once, but I never got down there. I don't know. They had a place down there. I was like, this thing here is all made out of styrofoam, but it's supposed to be like an unbreakable styrofoam. But I also had one called the Bumblebee something else. It was the smallest airplane. This was a pretty small plane too. It was built, but the very smallest plane that ever flew. I forget the guy who flew this plane. He's trying to set some record with this plane, and actually, I think he crashed it and died. But I can't remember for sure. He used to really be into planes a lot. Always wanted to be a pilot. Never happened though. Dead end road when your brain doesn't work good enough to pass tests and stuff. So, you gotta do something else in life. So I flew model airplanes a lot. I crashed them a lot. I'm thinking to start doing it again as a hobby. Some of these planes now, they got self-landing in case you're not a very good pilot. Put it on that so you can't really screw up and crash the plane. And if it starts to screw up, it straightens itself back out and flies level. And can hit a button on the side and it'll return and land itself. So they got them fixed so you won't hardly crash them at all anymore. But yeah, used to love airplanes. All I ever thought about. And then bicycles for years and years. like the Wright brothers, you know, they made bicycles. I like airplanes and bicycles and boxing. Those are my three things I like the most. But this company's got some pretty cool things. They're all made out of styrofoam nowadays, though. I mean, this guy's a pretty good stump plane. B and F with balsa. Some of them's got balsa. This one's got a little balsa wood on it. Seems to be all the planes are like. I need this video to play. They have videos of them flying. Some of them. I don't know. Pretty good looking planes for being made out of styrofoam. Let's see if that shows on there. There he's flying it. That one's only $129. That's a pretty good price. They're electric. They're not gas. Yeah. So I think we might have the self-landing thing on it too. On this plane. We'll look at the specs here in a second. That's a pretty cool video. Let me see what the specs say. A lot of them say for like, you know, beginners. Let's see. Overall, brushless motor made out of foam. Well, this company's pretty good. Functions. Compatible built flight ready system provided with stabilizer. So see, it's got the stabilizer, so you probably put on like safe mode when you fly it. Keep from wrecking it. It says it has an amazing stabilizer. System provides great handling with amazing stabilization. Carbon fiber reinforced lightweight foam. 4-channel. Acrobatic. Easy forward, better. Hands and magnet attachments. 4-channel. Need to. So that doesn't come with the radio. That's still a good price though, $129. Get quite a bit of an airplane, but then you gotta buy a radio. You can get probably $500 wrapped up real fast on something like that. Yeah, not for me right now. That's a little too much money. Although you can buy it on payments for $12 a month, but still doesn't give you a radio. Probably doesn't give you a charger to charge your battery either. And you probably might not even get a battery. I don't know. Horizontal. Yeah, it's just kind of fun looking at what they have. This hobby's gotten a lot easier for people to do. Now, as a kid, man, shoot, it's hard not to crash them. Crashed like 3 or 4 of them, and then I just quit making them. Back then, it was cost a lot of money still. Gave it up after the last crash one. This big old glider I bought, and you use this like giant rubber band to launch it. Okay, you stretch it out like 300 feet, and it shoots it up in the air like 400 feet or whatever. But then when it got up the top, my little niece was with me. When it got up the top, it didn't release like it was supposed to. So it just pulled the plane right back down to the ground and smashed my glider right in front of both of us into zillions of pieces. And I feel, okay, Mike, I guess we won't be flying it. It's gone. So much for that. It was like a 6-foot wingspan glider I had. Built from a kit out of balsa wood. Put the paper and stuff on it. Spent a lot of time building it. Destroyed it in like less than 2 minutes, probably. Destroyed the whole plane, broke the servos in the plane. It went to the radio and stuff. Ended up just selling the radio and getting the rest of the plane into the garbage. Didn't buy any more after that. But they've changed a lot since then. They're like almost impossible to wreck if you buy the right plane with the right stabilizer on it and GPS, and then it'll come back and land itself if you can't do it. Pretty cool stuff. Anyhow, chalking up some more time. Got to keep doing these chats. Got to get people to come in the chat so I stock up more time. Got to get more subscribers. Trying to build the station up. Hard to do though. Need to do it really bad. Not just for having fun. I need to do it so I can start making some income off the station. Only made, like, before they changed the thing on me, I made like $20, but they don't pay out unless you make $100. So I never even got the $20 that I made the first time. So they made like $20 off the ads that like a week or two, and then they took everything away. It's like, what the heck? You guys owe me $20, but I never ever get the $20. If I never get 1,000 and I never get 4,000, or it's 1,200, I think it is. If I never get those things done before a year up, I will never ever build the $20 up to 100 so I can get it. So guess what? They just got $20, and you know how many other hundreds of thousands of people they did that to, and they got like $20. So that $20 turns into millions of dollars, and YouTube got the money. And they never had to pay nobody. Then they treat people, well, you gotta have 4,000 now and 1,000. Bullshit. Should have been freaking grandfather clocked in, because we already qualified for it. You guys are a bunch of bullshit. That's what it is. You don't know how to run a business, it's bullshit. It's not how you treat people. It takes a lot of time and effort to make videos. A lot of time and effort, especially if you do any editing to them. Music videos take forever. I spent 2-3 months back when I did the music videos on some of them, 2 or 3 months just in the editing process, trying to get this everything lined up, sync. Because every time you cut something out, put something in, you screw up the sync on the singer, and the singer's lips won't be with the music, so they ain't got to readjust it again and get that all synced up again. It's a hard thing to do. It's not that easy. And you just got to keep doing it over and over again. 1 minute of editing, it's like almost like 40 hours back then. Just to get 1 minute done. So then you're talking, if it's a music video, it's like 3 minutes. You're talking, look how many hours you're talking. 80, 160. Probably average 200 hours to work on one, I would say, to get it the way you want it. And who's paying you? Nobody pays you nothing. And you put on your videos, and next thing you know, you're starting to get a lot of views and stuff, and then you hit the 10,000 mark like you were supposed to, and hey, you're supposed to start getting paid now. I was like, oh, right, all that hard work pays off. And then we changed everything, so now you have to do this and take that away. It's like bullshit. I put in my time and shit. Should have been grandfathered clocked in. It's all a bunch of bull crap. Oops, I said the S word. Forgive me, I don't usually use stuff like that. I try not to talk that way. But it was a bunch of malarkey. I've been struggling ever since trying to get it back up. And I see these other people that come on new now, start a new station and stuff. Well, they're at the top of the list where people see your station. And since I've been on here for like 12 years or whatever, you're down at the bottom of the list somewhere, down in there. So it's hard to get back on the top of the list. It's like a bunch of bull crap. Like digging yourself out of a pit, trying to get yourself back up so people will watch your videos. And then I see these other people come in here that've been 6 months or 2 months, and they don't even have a video to their name, and they got thousands of subscribers that they're making money and stuff just by a live chat thing, you know. They don't have no videos, they don't have no context, they don't have nothing, but yet they're freaking making money. So I thought, what the heck? I guess I'll start chatting and see what happens. But the problem I think is I'm still down on the bottom of the list even when I do a chat. I think if you did a search on YouTube for who's chatting tonight, I don't think you'll find me. I don't think you'll find me anywhere because I'm so far down on the list because I already have had this station for 12 years. So they make it really hard for you to get back up on the list. This is crazy. Anyhow, I'm more concentrating on my photos and getting them on eBay and stuff and see what happens. Advertise them on YouTube and stuff and hopefully get them going. I can do paid advertising, but that costs money too. That costs, I forget how much it is. But they try to get the best results. They say $20 a day. It's like, really? $20 a day, 2 days, that's $40. 4 days, that's $80. 80, 90, 100, 120, $130, $140, boom, gone in a week or so. In 2 weeks, look how much money you spend. Yeah. How the hell can you afford that? Well, I can't afford that. Working 3 hours a week, can't afford shit. I can pay my car insurance and put gas. But you know what? I still get by. We can do work around this house here, and as I pay for my rent for doing stuff around here and helping the person out when they can't drive and stuff and driving places and stuff because they can't drive every day because their anxiety is so bad because of stupid people around them that pick on people that have post trauma, and then people pick on them and it makes them worse off. Then they don't want to ever get out of bed. They sleep all the time because of people around them. I don't know. Hell of a life for the person. I see what the person goes through every day. Post trauma isn't a good thing when it happens to somebody. It pretty much ruins their life. Makes them so they can't be around people. Makes them so they're like scared of things. Next thing, they walk behind them and they jump out of their skin. Got a dog that way too. He's the same way. He gets so scared sometimes, like he's going to run away, and there's nothing even going on, but he gets so scared. I think people that do stuff to people, especially when they're kids, should never get out of prison. Never ever get out of prison, because that's what happened to her. And I wasn't supposed to say that. Shh, I didn't say that. That's what happened. I don't know. Sad world. People do that shit. Like I said, should have been put to death. Even to the dog. I mean, what the way they treated the dog, last dog we adopted, he's so scared of everything. Some days he's okay, and the next days he's like petrified of everything. There's we I told the vet that he has post trauma, and he says, well, there's stuff they can give to the dog that will help him, but I don't know. Most of the shit and medicine people take for that shit doesn't work. They put them on a ton of medicine to help them and stuff, and it helps them a little bit. It doesn't really help them. There's no cure for it. Messed up their brain when they were a little kid, and they're messed up as a big person. So handicapped people hang out with each other. Stay away from regular people because they always treat you like shit because they don't care about you. Most of them just want to get as much as they can out of life. Screw everybody else. Get everything they can for themselves. That's okay. Go ahead and do it. I don't care. One day, God's coming back. That's all I can say. Snowstorm in October shuts down the interstate. Where's that at? Denver, Colorado. I haven't been watching the news. I don't even know if this stuff's going on. I didn't even know that happened. Only thing I knew about is the fires because we're close, to California. And then them talking about the president every day. We're gonna impeach him because we didn't get what we want, and we're not taking our balls and going home. We're gonna harass him until it's time for the new election and try to make it so he doesn't get no votes. Because I doubt if any of the crap they're saying is true. They already said if any of it was, it's just a misdemeanor. So here we go again. People making a big crap out of something that's probably just a misdemeanor. Like you really did something wrong, if he even did anything wrong, which I kind of think he didn't do anything wrong. Mainly just picking on him because he doesn't drink and smoke pot and party with the rest of them. Freaking bunch of drunks on Capitol Hill. Party animals running the country. That's what the real problem is. And that's why they don't get along with him. They want to party. He doesn't party, and he won't party with them. And when that happens, people don't like you. They treat you like shit. You don't do the same thing they do, they treat you like shit. And they do that at a lot of jobs too. Better to work for yourself if you can. Although it has a lot of downfalls too. If you're good and healthy though, you can make a lot of money. When you're not good and healthy, it's hard to make money. No matter what kind of job you have. Like right now, I couldn't work 8 hours. I can't work 8 hours. I can only work about 3.5 hours, and then the muscles are saying, you know what? We can't straighten your back. And they start putting pain on me. Make me have to sit down and lay down for the rest of the day or whatever. And there's nothing that's going to work on it because there's muscle spasms pulling on the spine, trying to straighten the spine. And you just don't get rid of it. And then that causes arthritis and stuff in the spine. So as you get older, when you get a curve in your spine, it gets a lot worse. You hit about 50, it starts hurting you. After that, it just keeps getting worse. It don't matter if you go to a chiropractor or whatever, it's still going to hurt you. Doesn't matter what you do, how much physical therapy you do, it's still going to hurt you. Because the spine's still crooked and the back's still trying to straighten it, no matter what you do. Get too much muscle on one side, it's pulling too hard. This is like a big vicious battle. And I don't know. 3 hours a day when I do work. This week I haven't worked at all. Tomorrow I'm going to help a lady out just maybe a couple hours. But I got to drive to go help her, so I'm burning up a bunch of fuel to get there. And there's no way I can charge her enough to make anything, so pretty much just a free job. Do do a lot of free jobs, don't make no money on them at all. Enough money to put gas in the vehicle to get me there and back. That's about it. But that's just the way it goes. Most of the stuff I do is volunteer. Look at it that way. Because all the money goes just to get there, get back, pay insurance on vehicles, and that's it. Nothing in my pocket. I keep going. I keep trying. I don't give up, even though I can only work very few hours. I mean, I work 4 days a week, 3 hours a day. What, 12 hours a week? Live on 12 hours. But then I do other work that goes toward, I don't pay rent. It's kind of like I do work around the place. So I guess you could say that's my rent. But tell you what, $12 a week don't give you no extra money to buy clothes or nothing. Very little food at all. But I don't eat that much food anyhow, so I don't really care about eating a lot of food. I stick with my 7 ounce plate 2 times a day, 14 ounces a day, or about 15, 16 ounces a day of food. That's all I eat. Feel a lot better too. Helps the back too. Keep the weight steady at one weight instead of going up and down like a yo-yo. Don't seem to lose too much though. Should work like a pig. I do work, but can't work enough. That's the problem. Still do physical therapy stuff at home or home. Don't really have a home. Guess you could say. Guess you could say I'm really like homeless. Okay, I just get to stay here. That's okay though. Hopefully that one day I'll still get my Social Security check, and then that'll be like making me rich from not having money for like 10 years before Social Security. Hopefully the stock market goes crazy and what little I have will turn out to be enough to buy a new truck or something. Nothing goes wrong. Nothing breaks down. I have to freaking need some money. And all that'll be gone too, but oh well. I look forward for God coming back, taking me home, one of the two. I'm gonna keep shooting photos, keep doing YouTube videos as long as I can. Couldn't do that for like 3 years because almost 4 years probably because I wasn't on YouTube or Facebook or anything for like probably 4 years because I didn't have the internet connection no more because I couldn't afford that. Then what happened after that? Ended up like losing my freaking house and stuff. Had a little money left over for that. Not too much. It's pretty much what I had of that. Threw it into the S&P 500. And then Obama blew that crap up. A lot of that money, stole it away. But it's starting to come back a little bit. And I don't know. Just don't last very long when you got a bad back. Right now, if my ex would let me stay here, I'd be out there on the street somewhere. What would I have got rid of everything I owned? So that's why I need to sell photos. That's why I need to sell my warm stuff. And that's why I need to get subscribers back on my station. That's why I need to get to 4,000. Make money on stuff I can do. But they ain't working. No, we're working very good this year at all. I think I sold maybe about 400 things on eBay this year, maybe a little bit more, $400 worth of stuff, maybe. Was it's not bad when you're starting out trying to sell something you make yourself that nobody knows nothing about. But I gotta try to sell the photos and see what happens. See if I can sell photos. I hope so. But it's hard to do that. To do it that way. But I definitely can't stand and do a wedding, or I definitely can't stand and do a video shoot on a wedding either. Because you're talking, you do a wedding, you might be there 10 to 12, 16 hours to do the whole wedding. Can't do it. It lasts 3 hours. Wedding thing lasts a lot longer. A lot of prepping you got to do and stuff. So shooting photos like that's out of it. Out of it. I can go out and shoot photos maybe for an hour or two. Can't hike too far either anymore. Used to be able to hike 17 miles a day and not even bother me. Just a few years ago. Can't even do that anymore. I haven't even tried to hike. Maybe I could hike. Last time I tried to hike, I went out about a half a mile and I could hardly get back to the car. I wanted to go 5 miles to get to this one beautiful place to take photos. Couldn't get there. I'd write that off my list. Never really tried to do another hike like that ever again. Just where I drive, get out 10 yards, and take a photo. That's all I do now, which limits what kind of photos you can get all the time. Because there's some really beautiful places I'd like to go, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to get there. Got to be able to hike it. You need a place where you can drive quads or anything. The only places where you can hike to get to them. But I got a lot of good photos already. Some places I haven't get to. Got to keep going though, right? Take one day at a time and just go as far as you can. Do as much as you can. Anyhow. Let's see what else. I don't see anything else I want to look at, tell you the truth. That's all I do is look at stuff. Look at photos. Wait for people to talk or about something about what's going on. Looks like I'm just sitting here talking to myself, but it still says there's 2 people watching somewhere. Whoever you are, thanks for watching. At least somebody's watching. I need a lot more people though. I'm never gonna make money on this thing again. If I would have been grandfather clocked in, I'm sure I would have a little bit of income coming in now, but no. I had to get run to. It's like people stealing my name. Too many thieves in the world anymore. When you try to do stuff, people want to steal your ideals. Like if people on eBay stealing, I make concentrated stuff. Okay, they're selling regular stuff, and they're trying to say it does the same stuff as mine. And they're lying. Of course, people buy their stuff because they're selling it dirt cheap. They put it in like freaking used water bottles and stuff. You know what would happen if I put my stuff in used water bottles, the stuff I make for eBay? The bottle would blow up before it got to the person. Because my bottles are building up pressure with my stuff in it that I make for plants. It's powerful stuff I'm making. And these other stupid, I could sell stuff like he's doing. No, you're not selling stuff like I'm doing. It's like, I'm about ready to make a video like that and just plaster it. Had some extra money, I should just advertise it and plaster it all over the internet. But there's always these dumb people that they want to ruin what everybody else is doing. They want to ruin it, so they all try to do the same thing you're doing, but they can't do what I'm doing because they don't know how I'm doing it, and I'm never going to tell anybody how I'm making it ever. So when I die, my product will die with me because I won't tell anybody how I make it. So I use it on the clients' houses I work at to make their plants and trees beautiful and heal sick plants and heal sick, fix things up. And those secrets stay secrets with me until the day I die. So these clowns can go ahead and do what they want, but they'll never have the same stuff that I have. I just will never tell them. I'll keep making the stuff in the black box, and they'll never know how I'm making it. In my photos, they could copy them, but they can't really because that's the way I'm going to do it. Be a way to tell if it's an original photo from me or somebody copied it. So I put special things in the photo in different places. So they'll be like people will know that I actually took the photo. It'd be hard to cover it up. And it will match what will match my digital photo I have, and they wouldn't be able to do it. And I'm only gonna make a certain amount of numbers of every photo, which I think the number is gonna be 17. Because I like the number 17, so I think that's what's gonna be 17. Every size I make of that one photo, I'll only make 17 copies. That's it. Another one. It's all gonna be made. When I sell 17 of them, that'll be it. I may sell another photo that's similar to that photo I sold because I take like 3 or 4 shots in a row of the exact same thing, and the photos will look closely the same, but there's a little different in every one of them. So maybe it turned its head a little bit, or the angle is a little different. And you might not be able to see it, but I can see it. That's all that matters. I can see it, and then I'll do another batch, but it might look like the first photo, but it won't be because it'll be different, just a little bit. Maybe it'll be a little darker, maybe it'll be a little lighter. It's just little angles, just a little different. But all the ones that are different like that and stuff, like I'll still only make like 17 of them. 17, that's it. So I advertise them all the way around the world now because I use YouTube to advertise the photos and stuff. Plus, ViewBug. I talk to people all the way around the world, different countries and stuff. Talk to me all the time, say stuff about my photos. And when I put on YouTube to advertise what I'm going to do on eBay, it's going to be seen around the world if anybody sees it and stuff. And there's only going to be 17 of each one made. So if I can't find 17 people to buy 17 photos each time I sell them on eBay, I'm going to think boy, maybe I shouldn't even do this anymore. Because that's a lot of people can see them to be able to buy them. So I'll see what happens. Maybe I won't even sell one because a lot of people don't sell anything. But then hopefully next year, supposed to do it this year, but didn't work out. Got too many more things to buy yet, but hopefully next year, get to that first art show. At least I'm getting a lot of photos made right now, but stocking up. Let's see what happens. Be nice to be able to sell photos. If I can sell them as collectors, maybe they'll sell. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Like I said, most of the time you have to do like weddings or TV shows or commercials or something like that, which takes a lot of time and stuff. And I can't do that kind of stuff anymore. So I can take photos and I can sell them on eBay because I'm not standing, I'm not sitting there. And hopefully it could sell some. May not though. I don't want to get too fired up about it and think it's going to happen. But never know. Could happen. Something should happen. I've been trying for a lot of years. Like I said, you never know. Sorry about the yawning. You look at the modern heavyweight landscape in the years gone by, there is no doubting that as time has gone on, the heavyweights have gotten bigger, stronger, and faster. That's just how it goes. That was the biggest thing that ever happened to me when I was cycling, going to the gym all the time. They wanted to give me a professional boxing license to box heavyweight, believe it or not. Literally have me have a professional license. Man, thing is, I never fought a fight like that. I mean, wrestling all my life, but cycling, I was training for cycling and stuff, but always worked out at a boxing gym too. And I went to get an amateur license so I could spar with this one guy because he's going to be moving away. He's a big heavyweight and he needs somebody to spar with. And I couldn't get under 230, so I thought, what the hell? I always want to be a boxer. I think I tried boxing when I was 31 or 32 when I did this, and wanted to get the license, and they wanted me to get the professional license, and I said, well, I just want an amateur so I can spar. I go, so you should get a professional, blah, 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 blah. And they tried to talk me into it, and I never did do it. Did get the amateur one. Go spar with a guy, and then next thing I know, he's going to California. Somebody in California wanted him out there, so we never did get to spar. He was big too. I mean, his hands were humongous. He was a big boy. He's funny though. Big guy jumping rope and stuff. I can't even jump rope, and he could jump rope. It was like I just ride the cyclist to get, my endurance and stuff, and be on exercise bikes. But I can't even remember what the guy's name was now. I was hoping to see him, but I never ever seen him fight on TV or anything, so I don't think he ever got there. He was a big boy. His brothers were all big too. Everybody in his family were big guys. You always wonder what happened to that guy. That biggest fist I ever seen too. This guy's fist was like one punch hit your face, your whole face would get hit by his fist in a glove. That's how big his fists were. I told him, wow, you can throw a lot of punches and stuff. And can work on your defense a lot, but you just don't hit me with one of those big punches. Before we go to spar, I'll help you get in shape. Next thing I know, he tells me, oh, just found out yesterday I'm going to be leaving to go to California. The gym out there wants me to come out there and they're going to start training me out there. Okay, have fun. Last time I ever saw the guy. Bad part is, because my brain don't work too good, I can't remember what the guy's name was. He used to work in a gym though, and Michael Dokes came in there before he died. Julio Cesar Chavez come in there. Duran used to come in there. There was a pegboard on the inside the gym. There was a pegboard that went up all the way to the ceiling. Nobody could ever climb up there because it was really high. And if you didn't have the power to come back down, you could fall. You could fall a long ways to the ground. You would get hurt. But Dran was the only guy I know that could climb that thing. He'd go all the way to the top, come back down. Julio Cesar, he was like his last comeback fight. He came back to that gym and trained. That was that. I actually got to see him in real life. That guy, I don't think he talked English at all. I'm not for sure because the whole time he was there, I was in the locker room too. He always talked Spanish. But he was a heck of a boxer. Can't believe he lost almost everything. He had to come back and try to make money again. That Don King guy, I think, took a lot of his money. And Michael Dokes, that guy had the biggest head. I never seen somebody that had such a big head. And well, I think he ended up dying, drug overdose or something. Who else came in there? Mark Gaspinoff or something, football player. He tried boxing. That guy was a joke. He'd stand up in front of the mirror. He'd come in there. He'd go like this with his hair, trying to look all pretty and stuff. I was just like, you want to be a boxer and you're acting like that because his brother boxed. But he didn't know that I worked at the place where he lived. And he was married to Bridget Nelson. Nelson was her name or whatever. The one that was in the Rocky movie. She was there. We used to see her almost, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a week when she was there. She wasn't there very long though. They got into trouble. He got into trouble or something, and she left him. She went back to Sweden or wherever she came from. I think it was Sweden. I used to see a lot of famous people where I used to work. Seen at the car wash there too. Some of them pretty nice. Anyhow, good old days. Old fart now. Just sitting here trying to build some time up on my station. Anybody watching still? I'm still showing 2 people watching, but I don't know. They never say nothing if they are. Maybe it's a bogus thing. Maybe nobody's watching at all. But they gave thumbs up, so there's 3 thumbs up, so there has to be 2 people watching. Hello, whoever you are. I don't even know what to say. I'm just here, just rattling on, reminiscing about yesterday. Uh-huh. Here comes a yawn again. It's 10:36 now, so if there's actually 2 people watching, I don't even know what time I started though. Yeah, I picked up 2 or 3 hours tonight. I had 2 hours. So 2 times 2, that's 4 hours, I guess, how it works. So I picked up 4 hours toward the 4,000. EP! Still a long way to go. Thing is, you need to get about 20 people in here chatting, talking to each other, and then things get out of hand. I just block the person, get rid of the person, and I can let them talk about anything that's good and clean. Anything gets out of hand, get rid of them. Also, this thing here that I'm talking on, this StreamYard, I can invite somebody to come up on the board, and I can actually make it so your camera doesn't show your face because the camera part and stuff goes to this web page that feeds it back out, and I can shut the camera off, or I can shut the mic off on the person if the person got out of hand. Or if somebody just wants to come on and talk, I can leave the mic on and shut the camera off. And that's pretty cool. I can put like 3 people up here with me if my computer is fast enough to do it. It doesn't have to be that fast because their page is doing all the calculating and stuff for the video and stuff, so it takes away less power you have to have for a computer to be able to use the software. Some software you have to have a really fast computer stuff or it won't work with the software. But the way StreamYard is, you don't have to have that fast of a computer and it will work with the software, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I learned a lot about StreamYard the other day because I seen these other people I know were using it. I was wondering, how does that work? I'm thinking they're telling me how they stack up time and stuff stacks up on them and how they get, the time and stuff they need. And you just got to get people to come in and start chatting. Have a good place where people can come in and chat. Just let them chat. Be up on the panel, talk a little bit about something, say hi to the people, and just kind of moderate it so any bad people kick them out. But I don't know. You gotta find the right kind of people that are like you that want to chat and some people like party kind of chat and stuff. Mine probably a little boring, so that's why I don't get no people. I don't know. Maybe I'm just plain ass boring because I don't have nothing to talk about. Only my past and whatever I'm trying to do. That's about all I got to talk about, really. What I want to do is get 2,000 subscribers for sure. I need only like 1,000 something. I think it's 1,200. And 4,000 watch time. But I don't know if you got to do that. If you have to do that every year, I just will say that's impossible. I'm never going to make money like on here ever again. They ain't grandfather clock me in, and I'm going to have a lot of views all the time, but I'll never get the money. Unless I get the subscribers and that. And if you got to do that every year, I mean, you got to have a ton of people looking at your station. Yeah, I got 90,000 views going toward 100,000. I got 89 subscribers. I did have 90 the other day, and one person took themselves off. So I'm to back down. I'm down one number, so I'm down to 89 again. Uh, on the time, I was at 2,500 hours, and then I looked at it today, and it dropped back to like 1,500. So it started over, I guess. So now I'm starting from scratch again, trying to get time. Uh, and lost one subscriber, so that doesn't look good. We haven't even hit 100 yet. I only hit 90 for like maybe 2 weeks. Lost one, maybe went up three. So you take all the numbers I have and you divide it. Say if I had 100,000 looks, we get about one subscriber every 10,000 people or something that have looked at my stuff. What's going on here? Are they subscribing and I'm not getting them because YouTube's not letting me have them? Or is it no one's subscribing? I don't get no comments. Very seldom ever get a comment on anything. I don't know. It's just not, the stat part's not working out that well. They're not even giving thumbs up or thumbs down. They're not saying the video is good or bad. Either that or Mr. Blue scaring everybody and nobody wants to come to the station because Mr. Blue scares everybody. Which a lot of people may be scared of that video. But you know what? It's for real. It's 100% real. He's as real as I am. And I was watching some other stuff on people that had miracles and stuff, okay? And then they were talking about a blue mist coming into the room. Like one guy was dying, he was in the hospital and stuff, and he needed a new liver and stuff. And he was like 10 years old, and he said a blue mist came into the room and it knocked his mother over, and then it knocked his grandma over. They both fell down on the ground. And then the next thing, he seen Jesus and he got healed, and he had a new liver and stuff, and he's still alive today. He was supposed to die. And then there's been other places where there's like a group of people together and stuff, and then the blue mist come in, and they keep talking about a blue mist, and I go, oh, isn't that something? Mr. Blue, the UFO that I caught, the angel in the sky with the white light in the middle that seems to be driving the whole thing. He came to me and he popped at me and he tried to get my attention when I had my back to him. Huh. Angel. Or God himself, maybe? I don't know. The mist of blue. So I Googled that to see what's going on with that. And it's pretty interesting. Some of the stuff came out about the Mr. Blue. So I tried to contact those people. I haven't heard nothing back from them. Because really, they're stuck in their own little world of the Mr. Blue instead of see what I have to show them. I would like those people that supposedly seen the Mr. Blue to look at what I have, Mr. Blue guy, and watch my videos and see what they, leave a comment and tell me what they think, if they really so-called seen this Mr. Blue come when they got healed from stuff. Nobody's did that, and nobody's left a comment yet. And I tried to contact those people 2 or 3 times. I don't know. Maybe they'll watch this video, and maybe they'll watch the other ones. I don't know. It would be interesting if they did, especially to see their faces, just what they think when they seen Mr. Blue flying around, or I should say moving around in the sky and stuff. I don't know. I'll be talking about Mr. Blue the rest of my life. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Mr. Blue, just log into my station, check out Mr. Blue. Check out the short video. It'll show you what it is and stuff. And check out the breakdown video, and you'll see a lot more things about him. And I'll tell you right now, 100% it's real and it's alive, and it moves through the Earth's atmosphere, and it also goes up into the heavens and moves around and changes sizes. It can make itself 3 feet, or it can be like 30 feet, or maybe even 100 feet, and maybe even bigger. It can be any size it wants to be, micro or big, large or extra large or humongous. Maybe even fill up the whole heavens if it wanted to. If you haven't seen the video on Mr. Blue, the UFO, that are angels, check them out. Check them out. 'Cause I know 100%, because it's been back more than that one time. It came back, and I still haven't made a video of it yet, but I have sound footage, and somebody else was over shooting photos with me. Got to see it too. That person doesn't want me to tell who that person is or anything, but I can use that voice track, and I can make a video, put the voice track on. But that person got scared and left in the middle of the photo shoot. Didn't want to be around it no more. I actually got to hear it make the popping sounds. Neither one of us could see it. And it was a rainy night again too. So I'm just sitting around waiting for more rainy nights to come so I can put the cameras out again and see if he comes back again. But I have caught more stuff on a security camera. I haven't made a video. Like, I got one, it's black and white, and you see this thing flying the same way, moving the same way Mr. Blue did, and then you can see a white light that's shooting on the car. At first I thought it was a possibility this one really could be a flashlight. I look at it more and I'm thinking in my head it's not a flashlight. I'm thinking once again it could be like Mr. Blue, because he's small at this time. He's not like big like he was when I saw him, or didn't see him but heard him. I think it could be the same thing, and it caught him on the front security camera. We've had noises on the side of the house, like a little knock, or a knock like it sounded like on a window or something, but nothing touched the window. But it sounded like somebody popped the window. Mr. Blue made a popping noise like that. When he's popping on the window some nights, I'll run outside real fast. I see nothing. There's no cats. There's nothing outside. There's nobody outside. But yet something just popped on the window, okay? But one night it popped on the windows and stuff. I decided to check the security cameras right after I heard that. Front security camera did catch the thing moving on the camera, just like I did before on security, which I already have that video up right now on YouTube. You can see that one. It looks just like the same thing. And it was out dancing around in the front on the security camera around by where our cars are, like it's watching over the cars. And we did have some problems with somebody who did some stuff to the car, who we're pretty sure know who had it done or did it themselves. And we know it didn't happen here at home. We know it happened somewhere else. And we're pretty sure we know where it happened. So it kind of pinpoints the one person as the mostly blamed of it. But we're trying to be good Christians and not bow down to their level and do anything to them or anything other than just to ignore their act. Because the person's very, very immature, especially the person is like 75 years old and the person acts like a very immature little kid. But no names or anything or what he did, but he's a very immature human being, He acts like a little spoiled, red-headed brat kid, can't get his way. Got to get revenge to everybody or whatever. In his mind, he's like not thinking right. He's like paranoid, something psychotic or something really wrong with this person. But then we have the guy flying around the house and stuff. I think he's overseeing stuff, and I would say, don't mess with me because Mr. Blue will come and get you. But I got a connection because there's too many things I've caught on film and stuff, and he's hanging around me all the time, and he's here every day. You can't see him, you can't hear him unless he wants you to hear him, but he's here. He's watching over, and he's an angel with a bunch of other mighty angel, or he's the mighty angel, or he's the Holy Spirit. He's something very powerful, and he put himself in front of the cameras. Just check out the videos. I'm not crazy or anything. I got him on the video, and he's real, 100% real. I know I talk about it almost every time I come on. People probably get tired of hearing me talk about stuff like that, but hey, it's 100% real. And God's coming back. People need to wake up and get ready because this is a big thing. And everybody in the world should see that video. Everybody in the world should see the breakdown. You know, everybody needs to see it, so they know what's really that there is really a God in heaven. There is really a Jesus, and there is really the stuff that people don't want to believe in does really exist, and everything's going to happen just like it said it was going to happen. What year, what day? Nobody knows. It's gone. It's going to be exactly like it was, and it's going to exactly happen, exactly like it says. But let me get on here to preach tonight, but now I sound like a preacher again, which is in my blood. I would have probably been a preacher if it wasn't for the brain drama problem I have remembering stuff. If something didn't happen to me when I was little, I would have probably been something like that, or I would have been an airplane pilot, or I would have. But it does matter, but it doesn't matter. I have to convince myself it doesn't matter because you can't change. God can heal your brain or whatever. He could have healed my brain and stuff, made it so I could be like everybody else, but that part never happened. So there's a reason why it didn't happen beyond what I know, and I have to accept it for what it is and just go on with life and do what I can. Just that now I can hardly do anything. I need some of this stuff to work. Some of the stuff I put hours in trying to figure out things years and years ago. But I can't do that anymore either. Although computer's faster and stuff, I can edit something and get it done about 3 hours or under 3 hours sometimes. And so, the back hurts, but that's okay. I deal with the pain, but actually doing physical labor and stuff now, it really starts hurting sometimes. Oh, man. When it hurts a lot, I can't sleep. And even laying down is uncomfortable. Sitting in this chair is uncomfortable. No matter what I do, it's uncomfortable. And some nights when I do sleep this up, then I get leg cramps. And I know that comes from the back too. So then I'm up half the night fighting off leg cramps. But you know what? Everybody's got a thorn in their side, and we got to keep going. Till God calls us home, we got to keep going. And we should be helping all the people we can. Okay, now I guess some people are watching because now it says right here in the stats, it says 77. Okay, so I've had about another 16, 18 views tonight. So somebody's been watching. How much time have they watched? I don't know. It's up to 16 right here. It says 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 views tonight on my videos. What videos did they look at? Let's see, I can tell all that stuff right here. So Cobby and chat, 3 people are watching. That's what it said. 3 people were watching. I don't know if 3 people are still watching or not. It says 2, but it says here, it says there's 3 people watching or have been watching. Cobby chat from the other day, 8 people have watched it. Cobby chat and office chat, 1. Coffee chat, that was on Saturday. Only 1 person watched. That was like everybody's watching football or something. I don't know. Total watch times in minutes is 5,363 minutes in the last 28 days. Total view time is last 26 days is 733. So that's up 733% or whatever it is. I'm not for sure what that one is because I've never looked at it on the tablet like this before. Average duration for the last 28 days, 7.18 minutes. That's not very good because a lot of my videos are longer than 7 minutes. So they're not watching it to the end, so they can't really find out more about the other videos that are made of the same thing. So they're either bored to death or they've seen enough and they don't want to watch the whole thing. Watch time from 28 days. Non-subscribed people. Okay, non-subscribed people, 59.4% are non-subscribed people that are watching my videos. So if I can get that 59.4 to subscribe, that'd give me a lot closer to 1,200. But they're not subscribing, okay? That's a lot of people. It really is. I don't know why they won't subscribe. Nobody's going to do nothing. It's just go on your list on your site, on your page that only you can see if you got it set up right. And then if you want to see if I got any new videos or anything, you just click on the subscribe and it takes you to my station so you can look and see. Ain't no big deal. I mean, come on. Now you gotta look at one video, go ahead and subscribe and check some of the other videos out later. You don't have to do it at the same time. Just subscribe, people. And not subscribe. I already read that one. Last 26 days. Coffee and coffee. Top videos, minutes watched. Coffee and coffee, 669 minutes. Cobby guest star with Fred, 490 minutes. Cobby guest tonight, Fred with the Corvette guy, 392 minutes. Cobby and coffee, 380 minutes. Sky Jack, 328 minutes. Wow. But these are minutes. And then you add them up, find out what the hours are. I got action anyhow. Action's going on my page, but not getting many subscribers. Gonna get my eyes are getting tired and watery and red. I think I'm gonna have to shut it down and just go to bed. Even though I'd like to just leave it running. If somebody was chatting, but there's nobody chatting to each other or nothing. Getting really tired. I think we'll turn everything off and go to bed. Yeah, at least there's 3 people watching. I thank you for watching. If you're not a subscriber, please become a subscriber. And I think I'm going to take this thing out of here and shut her down because nothing happening. Even though there is 3 people watching, which is cool. I'm really thankful for the ones that did come and watch tonight. Watch me just sit around mumbling and talking to myself or whatever you want to call it. But I'm glad you came. I'm glad you're watching. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. And you can make it so I don't even know who you are. Just subscribe so I can get the numbers. You can come back and look and come back and watch me live again. I don't care. But you can subscribe and I won't even know who you are if you put the setting on your thing. And the settings in your settings, you can put it so it hides you. So nobody knows who you are. And nobody can harass you for subscribing to me, won't know who you are. And I won't even know who you are. But you can subscribe and do it that way. You just have to go into the settings on your page and go through the settings and you'll find it. And over half the subscribers, only 12 of my subscribers can I even know who they are. All the rest of them change that setting. I think the setting's already set that way because when you open up a new page or you open up a YouTube station, you have to go in there to that setting and change the setting if you want to, somebody to see you as a subscriber. So most people don't even know to change it. If somebody wants, if I want somebody to see me, if I don't go in there and change that setting, they'll never know who I am when I subscribe to them. All they'll know is they picked up one more new subscriber, which maybe it's better to leave it that way. But I think if you go in there and check your settings, I think it's already that way. And I think anybody's station you subscribe to, you will not be, the identity of your station or anything will be shown unless you have switched that yourself so that person knows who you are. And most people don't switch it, so it won't even show up. You can subscribe to somebody's station and try it even and see you'd have to be on a different one. You can use your own station to look at it. And you can sign out of your thing and look at somebody's station, and you won't see the subscriber either. So you have to be signed in to see the subscribers. But if none of them switched it, all the subscribers won't even see each other. Nobody will know who anybody is. It's like thumbs up. Nobody knows who you are when you give somebody thumbs up. They don't know a clue who you are. It just shows somebody gave you a thumbs up. That's it. Or thumbs down, which you don't want to get. But there's a lot of jokesters out there who just do that because they look at it and say, oh, this guy ain't giving a thumbs down. Let me give him one. Anyhow, that happens a lot too. I know it does. I know there's a lot of people right now that have been saying a lot of wrong stuff to a lot of wrong people and ruined some people's stations and stuff and made the people very depressed people and stuff. And it's sad because, you know what, people don't come on here to get made fun of, made depressed, and have things done to them. They come on here because they want to socialize with people. They want to talk to people. They want people to see their videos and stuff, but they don't come on here to be harassed by people. Your videos are no good or whatever they say to them. But I know there's a bunch of people who have been hurt, and the people doing the hurting need to get the hell off of here, but they're not. So the the authorities will take care of them, and they will be gone, or they will be in jail probably. What it sounds like, a lot of them probably gonna be in jail. So you know what? I think a couple more are in jail right now, but that's just yeah. Some people shouldn't have stations because their contacts isn't nothing to look at. Shouldn't have stations at all. But you don't have to arrest people. This is stupid what these people are doing, harassing people. They harass people and they just keep doing it, they won't stop. But anyhow, when you subscribe and stuff, check it on your, get the little gear, I think, to the right on your page. At the top, where is that thing at? I forget where it's at, because I'm not on YouTube right now. I'm on a StreamYard. YouTube, I think. Brain don't work too good, so let me see. Your icon on the right, I think. If you hit your icon, click on it on the left clicker, yeah, third one down, you see the little gear thing. I think if you click on the gear, it takes you to that place I'm talking about, where you can find that, where that is where you can switch so nobody knows you as a subscriber. I think it's already on. If you've never went there and changed it, I think it's not on your page, and I think you will not be, nobody will be able to recognize who you are if you subscribe to somebody's station. I'm trying to make it come up right now, but the computer's so big. So. But anyhow, when you go on that gear, I think you can find it somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where it's at, but I've seen it before. I went through it and I've seen it before. And I looked, oh, thank you very much. I got 90 subscribers again. It's not 98 no more. That makes me feel kind of good. Thank you very much, whoever did that. If you can hear me, I thank you for doing that. But somewhere in here, the settings, I think and then you go to that page, you hit the settings, and there's another settings on the left-hand side. You can click on that, and then you can go see it. I think it might be in that one, channel settings. It goes to general, and I think you click on the channel settings maybe. I forget. I mean, I try to remember this stuff, but if I do it every day, I can remember this stuff. But I don't do this every day. Play around with all these settings and things. That's the way my life is. I have to do everything every day to remember something like this, and it makes it hard to do a lot of different jobs in life. But that's okay. It's okay. I do what I can. But settings, I can't remember where it's at. I really wish I. But if you Google it, you can find it probably. Just Google YouTube settings. How do you maybe you say it, how do you keep people seeing who you are on YouTube as a subscriber, something like that. I don't know exactly how to word it, but it is on there, and I think it is preset. So if you never changed it, it's still set that way, because I had to literally go in and change mine to be able to see the subscribers that I had, but it also it's on there so you can make yourself like invisible. Nobody will ever know who you are and subscribe to other channels, which I think it's automatic that way, unless you physically go in there and change it. You can Google it like that and check it out. Somebody will lead you to the spot if you want to have to actually see where it's at. I forget where it's at. I really do. I think it might be. See, because Google bought YouTube. Maybe it's on the Google page itself. And that's a different set of icon things. Yeah, because somewhere you can manage change your name on your page. It's where you go when you change your name. Well, I just can't think where it's at. Anyhow, I think we'll be shutting her down tonight. Once again, I thank you all for coming and looking. Whoever's here still, I'm down to one person. Good night. Next time. This is Cobby out. Until next time. Catch you all later. Good night. See you guys later. Remember this. Take care of God's plants and trees, and they'll take care of you. And God bless. Talk to you later. Cobby out. In the broadcast. We'll see.